Good morning, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to my morning news report right here on the Riley King Network. Take a look at the photo right here. Secretary of State Gardner says we're heading toward February 11, 2020 date for primary. Longtime election official to formally set date before Thanksgiving holiday. As the filing period for the first in the nation primary drew to a close on Friday evening, Secretary of State Bill Gardner said it appears that the 2020 primary will be held on February 11th. Gardner will make it official before the Thanksgiving holiday, he told WMUR in an interview. But he said that he does not at this time see any other states that might try to push a similar primary ahead of New Hampshire. State law requires that the New Hampshire presidential primary to be held at least 7 days ahead of any similar election, and it is Gardner's job to administer the law and ensure that the state's primary is first. Gardner said 50 people have filed for the primary ballot, 33 Democrats and 17 Republicans. 2020 will mark 100 years since the New Hampshire primary has been the first primary held in the nation. The next step is to begin to set up the ballot so that every candidate is at the top of the ballot, and even every other position an equal number of times. Gardner said absentee ballots will be ready near the end of the year. He also now makes his final consideration of when the primary will be held and then set the date. It has long appeared that the primary will be held on February 11, 2020, but Gardner made his most definitive comment to date about making it official in the interview shortly before the filing period closed. We're heading toward the second Tuesday in February, but I'll set the date sometime before Thanksgiving. I want to be cautious, he said. The National Republican parties have approved primary and caucus calendars with New Hampshire's primary scheduled for February 11, but it's not official until Gardner sets the date. As for any potential rogue state trying to move ahead of New Hampshire or within the 7-day post-primary window, Gardner said, I'm not looking at any particular state right now. But I just want to make sure a state that can't, after our date is made, decide, well, now we might have a chance. And I don't see that on the horizon. But there's no point in doing it earlier than you have to do it, Gardner said. He said that since he became Secretary of State in 1976, he has never been focused to move the date of the primary after it was officially set. And He said he does not want to break that tradition in this cycle. Just as precaution, I want to wait until I'm very confident with that we won't have to do something else, he said. Gardner said the number of candidates who filed was in the range of similar primaries in recent past, especially primaries in which an incumbent president was running on one side or the other. The outlier was 1992 when, with then President George H.W. Bush seeking re-election, 25 Republicans and 36 Democrats filed, as well as one Libertarian, for a total of 62. In 1996, 45 candidates, 22 Republicans, 21 Democrats, and 2 Libertarians filed, while in 2000, 30 candidates filed, 14 Republicans and 16 Democrats. The ensuring title were 14 Republicans and 23 Democrats in 2004, 21 Republicans and 21 Democrats in 2008, 30 Republicans and 14 Democrats in 2012, and 30 Republicans and 28 Democrats in 2016. Gardner said that in the current primary, the candidates are from 24 different states, which is about on prior with recent primaries. Gardner said that in the 2016 primary, 52% of the state's eligible voting population, that is people at least 28 years old, voted, which led all states in which primaries were held. Wisconsin was second at 49%, followed by Vermont at 40%. New Hampshire voters are engaged. The candidates who have come in have been quite excited about it and have expressed a lot of positive feelings about the goodwill out there on the campaign trail, Gardner said. It's the people of the state's role now. We've got the menu, and it's their chance now to choose what they want. That's on it. And that does it for my morning news report right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here later on today for another news report. Goodbye, everyone.